Right now, as you read this title, your heart is beating. But that is not the heart I am talking about. There is another heart inside you, and it can die while you are still breathing. You can walk, talk, eat, and laugh with a dead heart. That is the scariest part. It shows no wound. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "There is a piece of flesh. When it is healthy, the whole body is healthy. That flesh is the heart." So today, 7 honest signs. Do not just watch. Check yourself, because one of these signs is already knocking on your door. Sign 1. You feel nothing when you sin. The first sign is the quietest. You sin, and your heart stays calm. Once, a small mistake would shake you. You felt guilty for days. You could not sleep in peace. Now you do worse and just scroll on. No regret, no shame, nothing at all. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud explained it beautifully. A believer sees his sin like a huge mountain above his head. He fears it will crush him, but the sinner sees his sin like a small fly on his nose. He just waves it away. Same sin, 2 very different hearts. When sin starts to feel normal, your heart is in real danger. Each sin adds a dark spot on the heart. One spot leads to another. Slowly, the light inside fades out until the heart turns fully dark. Ask yourself this. When did a sin last make you cry? When did you last truly feel bad and turn back to Allah? If you cannot remember, do not panic. The fact that this worries you is a good sign. This reminder came to you for a reason today. Sign 2. You skip prayer without guilt. Prayer is the line between a living heart and a dead one. Missing a prayer is serious, but feeling nothing about it is far worse. Look at us today. The phone buzzes, and we grab it in 1 second. The adhan calls, and we say, later, and later never comes. Allah describes the hypocrites in the Quran. When they stand for prayer, they stand lazily. Their body is there, but their heart is far away. A living heart misses Allah between prayers. It waits for the next one like a gift. A dead heart sees prayer as a heavy chore, something to rush through or skip, something to escape from. Think about it honestly. Salah was the last advice of the Prophet, peace be upon him, before he left this world. Ask yourself this. Do you rush to finish your Salah, or do you rush toward it with love? If prayer feels empty and heavy, your heart is asking for help, and Allah is still calling you back. 5 times, every single day, He invites you home. He never gives up on you, so do not give up on yourself. Sign 3. The Quran does not move you. The Quran is the direct speech of Allah. It is made to shake the human heart. Allah describes the true believers. When His verses are read, their skin trembles, their hearts become soft, their faith rises higher and higher. But a dead heart hears the Quran like background music. Nice voice, nice sound, but nothing inside stirs. Allah even said that some hearts are harder than stone, because water splits stone, but nothing splits a sealed heart. Maybe you were not always like this. A verse used to touch you. Your eyes would fill with tears. Now you swipe past Quran clips in a single second. That change is a serious warning. Ask yourself this. When did the Quran last give you goosebumps? When did one verse last make you stop and breathe? The cure is very close. Open the Quran. Read just 1 page slowly with meaning. Sit with it. Then ask Allah to soften your heart. Do this daily, even for 5 minutes. Trust me, He is always listening. Sign 4. You love this world and forget the next. Enjoying good things is not a sin, but when the world fills your entire heart, no space is left for Allah. A dead heart thinks only about money, fame, likes, and looks. It plans every detail for this short life, yet it never once plans for the grave. The Prophet, peace be upon him, gave us a clear warning. He said the love of this world is the root of every sin. Look at your normal day. How many hours on the screen? How many minutes with Allah? We chase things that will end, and we forget the life that never ends. We build for a home we will leave, and we ignore the home we will keep forever. Remember, the dunya is like a shadow. You run after it, but you can never truly catch it. Ask yourself this. If you died tonight, are you truly ready? Have you saved anything real for the next life? This world is a test, not your home. A living heart remembers this daily and works for the next life. A dead heart forgets it completely and works only for this one. Sign 5. Good company feels boring. Tell me who you sit with, and I will tell you the state of your heart. A living heart loves good people, sincere friends, gatherings where Allah is remembered. These places feel warm, like home. A dead heart feels the opposite. Good company feels boring and slow. The masjid feels heavy, but bad company feels fun and easy. This sign is very clear. Because we run toward whatever we love, and we run away from whatever our heart has left behind. The Prophet, peace be upon him, gave a beautiful example. A good friend is like a seller of perfume. Even if you buy nothing, you catch a lovely scent. Bad company is like a blacksmith. It burns you, or at least covers you in smoke. Remember, on the day of judgment, some people will bite their hands in regret over the friends they chose. Ask yourself this: who do you feel most comfortable around? Do they pull you closer to Allah or push you away from Him? Choose your circle with great care. Good friends will carry you to Jannah. Your heart truly depends on it. Sign 6. You delay every good deed. A dead heart is full of one single word. Later. I will pray properly later. I will start the Quran later. I will make Tawbah later. I will change later. Later is a quiet trap from Shaitan. He does not always tell you to stop doing good. He simply tells you to delay it. And delay always feels harmless. A living heart moves fast toward good. When it hears a reminder, it acts at once. It does not wait for a perfect day, because it knows the perfect day may never arrive. Allah tells us to rush toward His forgiveness, to race toward good deeds, not to walk slowly, to race with all your heart. And no soul knows in which land it will die. Ask yourself this: which good deed have you been delaying for months now? What is truly stopping you from starting today? The best time to start was yesterday. But the next best time is right now, this exact moment. Do not lose it. Sign 7. You never think about death. This is the final sign, and it is the most dangerous of them all. A dead heart never remembers death. It lives as if this life will run forever. The Prophet, peace be upon him, told us to remember death often. He called it the destroyer of pleasures, not to fill us with fear, but to wake us from our deep sleep. When you truly remember death, everything shifts inside you. Sin loses its sweet taste. Prayer becomes beautiful. The huge world suddenly feels small, and Allah becomes great inside your heart. A person who forgets death forgets why they are even here. They forget the meeting with Allah. They forget the grave, the hard questions, and the day of judgment. The smartest believer, said the Prophet, is the one who remembers death and prepares for it. Ask yourself this: when did you last honestly think about your own death? Not in fear, but in pure truth. If your answer is, I never do, then this gentle message found you at the perfect time in your life. Now listen closely, because here is the hope. No heart is ever too dead for Allah to revive. He sends the rain, and dry land turns green again. He can do the very same to your tired heart. He is At-Tawwab, the one who accepts return, again and again. So start today with 3 simple steps. 1. Pray your very next Salah with full focus, as if it were your last. 2. Read just 1 page of the Quran today, slowly, with meaning. 3. Make sincere Tawbah right now. Raise your hands and simply ask, if this message touched you, that itself is a sign. Your heart is not dead. It is only waking up. So, do not wait for tomorrow. Start now. Subscribe for more reminders. Share this video with one person you love, and say these words from your heart right now: Ya Allah, revive my heart before I meet you.